it seemed like it would work. And it's like, well, did you really like map out a plan and figure out like, hey, here's everywhere that I think we can implement AI or software or workflow or something along those lines. But here's what we really need. Like, and what I tell people is what's going to move the needle and then what's going to be convenient, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody has to answer to somebody, and that somebody's going to want to know what's my ROI, right? Eric, if you're telling me I need to spend $5,000 on this AI software, how am I making $5,000 plus one every single month or greater, obviously? And I think that's where a lot of people use focus is they just start stacking stuff and chasing that next shiny object when it's like, look, what's going to move the needle and bring dollars in the door, and what's just going to send dollars flying out the door, right?
and just bottom line of, can you actually get the most value out of it? Do you have the resources involved? Because, you know, as you, I'm sure well know, some of these softwares, you can buy it all day long. You still need someone even at minimum at a part-time role to be, you know, utilizing these softwares, managing them and keeping up with them. So there is that other element that I think is overlooked a lot of the time. Some people will assume I'll buy this software and that'll write off that position and I'll never have to worry about that.
But in our world, that B2B world, you know, when you're talking about that pendulum going back and forth, there has to be a human interaction. There has to be somebody to establish that relationship, solidify that trust and credibility. Because at the end of the day, you know, people buy from who they know, like, and trust. And if they don't know, like, and trust you, if you've just been, you know, sending automated emails and having some voice AI system picking up the phone when they try to call you, you know, they're not going to know, like, and trust you. And even if they're giving you business, you're leaving yourself wide open for somebody else to come in and build that trust and, you know, steal your clients from your company.